I'm going to show you how I went from 0 stars to 10 stars in just 2 days. So you want to choose your starter as normal, and then after you've done the trial, you want to get 3 Pokemon to level 10. The Pokemon I got to level 10 was Ponyta, Shinx, and Starly. And then you want to turn in for your first star. To make this much faster, you want to go through the game as quick as you can after that and get weirdy. Okay, so looking at the research task, you want to get the ones with the red arrows as quick as possible because they're worth double the points than the normal ones. So we're going to catch Breeze, Kricketot, and then we're going to evolve Wurmple. Make sure you have enough Wurmple to get both Cascoon and Silcoon. This time we did get a Cascoon, and then we're going to catch a Geodude and evolve our Kricketot into Kricketune. Your starter should be able to evolve by now and catch a Pichu if you see one, and if it's night time you might as well catch a Drifloon and then evolve your Wurmple into Silcoon and then get a Staravia. You should also be able to evolve Bidoof and catch a Beautifly while you're at it. Evolving is the key here. It will get you a lot of research points, and you want to catch an Abra, but be careful. And then you want to go and catch a Shellos and a Mime Jr. and then you want to head back and get your second and third star. I would recommend having one powerhouse Pokemon that can just sweep everyone and then switching the other 5 Pokemon around so you can evolve them and use the moves all the time for more research points. And make sure you're getting all them Burmy from the shaking trees because you'll need them. Catch yourself a Stantler and a Zubat if it's nighttime. Also catch a Paras, but run away from the Parasect. Gotta keep catching them Burmy because you can get Wormadam or Muffin when you evolve them. And we got ourselves a Pikachu. This is the area that Pichu and Pikachu normally are if you didn't know. So catch them. If there's a Kricketot there, kill it, reset the spawn, try again. And then you want to go catch a Kadabra if you didn't already, and a Mr. Mime. And then you want to get a Psyduck, a Baneri, a Combi, a Cypher, and a Machop. Now it's around that time, you should be able to evolve your Burmy by now. And make sure you pick up a female combi so you can evolve that as well. Might as well kill Cleaver while we're here. Break the rocks in the tunnel so we can go catch Muffin. We're done in Obsidian Fieldlands and we got our 4th star. It's time to head to Crimson Mirelands. So the first Pokemon we're going to be catching is a Carnivine, and then we're going to evolve our female combi into a Vespiquen. So Tangela's up next, so catch that. And then get a Krogunk, and then you want to get a Ghastly at night time and get your 5th star. And we're going to keep doing the quest from the shop. I did manage to pick up 4 shinies in this run, so if you want any of them, just like the video and comment which one you want down below. If you didn't earlier, catch a Badoo, and then get yourself a Teddiursa. Then get yourself a Graveler and a Hippopotas. You should be able to evolve your Ghastly by now. Then get yourself a Goomy, and a Yanma, and a Petilil, a Roselia, a Pachirisu, a Stunky, and then you can head back to get your 6th star. When you come back, catch an Onix, a Rhyhorn, a Golbat, and a Parasect. Bonsly is a rare spawn. Pick one up if you see one. Come to the ruins where you can get yourself a Lickitung, a Ralts, and a Curlier. Unfortunately, Curlier didn't spawn this time for me, but it's quite common, don't take that much to get it. And then you can get yourself a Sudowoodo when you go back. While you're here, you might as well take out a Lilligant, and by now I'd imagine you can evolve your starter to its final evolution. It's time for the Cobalt Coastlands. But first, we're going to get the Pop Pods so we can turn it in at the shop. And now we can buy Great Balls. So the first Pokemon we're going to be catching in the Cobalt Coastlands is going to be a Glameow, followed by a Spheal, and then a Skorupi, and a Vulpix. And if you scale this mountain right, you can get over here where there will be a Growlithe. Wait till night, catch a Murkrow while it's night, and then you want to go over here and catch yourself a Beautifly and Dustox if you haven't. And then you want to catch a Floatzel, and your Machop should be able to evolve by now, so do that. Catch yourself an Apom, a Togepi, a Drifloon if it's nighttime, a Golduck, a Duskull, and you want to catch yourself a Chatot, and then return to get your 7th star. And now it's time to catch the Dusclops, and then now that we have Basculegion, we can catch many Pokemon, starting with Remoraid. And then you want to catch a Mantike, a Mantine, a Quillfish, a Tentacool, a Finneon, and a Gastrodon. Back to land where we will get ourselves a Magma, and then we will evolve Luxio into Luxray and then catch a Magby. It's time for the Coronet Highlands, where we'll catch ourselves a Yanmega. And then we're going to get a Heracross, a Bronzer, a Bronzong, and a Nurturing. So if you're low on money, you want to mass release Pokemon and get grit items. The higher the level, the better the item, and they sell for a lot of money. You might want to head back to the village and get the Sticky Glob recipe, because Pokemon from now on get really aggressive. Next up, we're going to catch a Rhydon. These nuts! I'm sorry, it had to be done. Now that we have Sticky Gloves, we can catch Alpha Pokemon quite easily, but they're expensive, so use moderation as we catch our first Alpha Pokemon, and it is a Steelix. Then we catch a Hippowdon, and then we catch a Sneasel, a Skuntank, a Magikarp, a Golem, then we catch a Voltorb, a Mischievous, a Mismagius, and an Electabuzz. Time to get our 8th star. When we head back, we catch a Toxicroak, and then we get a Goodra, a Sliggoo, and a Gligar. And then we head into the cave and get a Barboach and Whiscash, although you can get them in Crimson Mirelands very easily. We also catch a Crobat. Oh yeah, don't forget to catch a Gibble. You need a Gibble. And then you can evolve it into Goodbye. And then catch yourself a Nosepass and a Rotom. Head into the sea and get a Basculin, and then get a Chingling and a Rhyperior. And evolve a Basculin, it's not that hard. I will put a link on how to evolve and how to find all Pokemon in the description below. And don't forget about the Electivire. And then you want to catch the very overpowered Gliscor, and then you want to get Probopass. Guys, I'm really sorry, but I lost the footage for Alabaster Icelands, but the Pokemon you're going to want to be catching are Snorunt, Glalie, Frostlass, Swinub, Piloswine, Mamoswine, Bergmite, Avalugg, Snover, Abomasnow, Zorua, Zoroark, Rufflet, Braviary, Riolu, Lucario, Happiny, Chansey, and Blissey. Again, really sorry, hopefully you can forgive me, and I'll put a link to where every Pokemon is in the description. And now you just want to play the game until you finish it, and you want to defeat Volo so you get in the post game. So if you've done everything right so far, you should be about 9 stars or really close to it. And now you're going to have access to all legendaries, so go and catch yourself a Giratina, a Landorus, a Thundurus, a Tornadus, and an Enamorus. And then you want to go get yourself a Fion and a Manaphy. And with all this, you will get a lot of research points for completing all of the legendary Pokemon. Now the only thing left to do is catch the Pokemon that you haven't got, like Gyarados and Togekiss for example, and try to get the remaining research points. But even if you catch all 242 Pokemon and get them to level 10, you won't have enough points to get to 10 stars. So for this part, we're going to be doing something that's a little bit more fun, and it gives you the opportunity to actually get a shiny Pokemon, which will be massive mass outbreaks after you've completed the game. So after you've completed the game, you're going to want to come to the Heights Camp in Obsidian Fieldlands, and you're going to want to come find Mai. This will unlock massive mass outbreaks and let you focus challenges easier, as the Pokemon appear in bulk, around 8 to 10 if I'm not mistaken. And the shiny odds are 1 out of 256 at the very worst, so you can shiny hunt while you do it if that's more fun for you. As you can see, it's pretty easy for me to target certain research tasks because all the Pokemon that I'm catching are pretty much the same, so that's a good way of getting it up quick. And now we finally have our 10 stars. Congratulations, you finally got 10 stars. Go tell your friends, go tell your family, run down the street and scream it to the world. Something that's actually crazy is that it took me 18 hours to get from 0 to 9 stars, but then it took me another 18 hours to get from 9 stars to 10 stars, so it is tough. If you want to know the fastest way to get Agua berries to do your massive mass outbreaks, I'll put it on the screen right now.